What's up, everybody? I'm gonna sneak in a live stream this afternoon if I can. I've got some stuff that we got to do this afternoon, but I've got a little bit of a window here, so I figured I would hop on. Again, I'm still on the road, so I am not able to be live every day like I was at home. There's no green screen. We're doing things on the fly, and I'm plugging away at my Rogue Trader playthrough, which I started when the game came out and then put to the side because there was a lot of bugs and everything else. They seem to have squared all that away. It's been a lot of fun. I'm pretty sure there's a DLC coming in the pipeline here. It might even be in June. There might be a DLC, and I think there's another one coming in December. But I haven't played through the base game yet to even worry about story DLC yet. So we're still getting along. When last we played was a couple of days ago. And we had just finished up this ceremony here on our home planet. And if I'm not mistaken, we've got this quest called Troubling Developments. It says Chancellor Wersarian brought news of troubling events on Footfall and in other Rogue Trader dynasties. So we're in Chapter 3 now. We finished up Chapter 2 as of the last session we did. It was 2 or 3 days ago, I think. It says House Winterskill and House Chorter are displaying unusual activities at the borders of their protectorate. As soon as the Lord Captain's servants obtain additional information on their movements and intentions, it will be possible to plan further steps. So Irliet is insisting on a personal meeting with me, so I need to, I think, meet up with her. Looks like we got a whole bunch of stuff on the bridge. Yeah, something about the incident. The rest of the Von Valencia's dynasty holds the key to understanding the mystery of how this strange entity appeared in the bowels of the Rogue Trader's void ship. Alright, so I don't know where Irliet is or anything, so we're going to go look around for her. Looks like she's right over here. Oh, she's waiting for me. Alantak, at last you have left your ornate cage. Irliet casts a look over the stone palace walls. For many a turn I have sought to meet you, and yet your servant, the one who is like silver-haired Abelard but twice as young, has no favor for the request of a child of Asurian. Take me to a place where the hearing of others will not steal the words intended for you. Time for something private. While you were mending the wounds of this world left by the Twisted One's attack, I was able to discover, well, not Krudok's fate, merely traces of it. As Moran found sanctuary near the bowels of the Lilithan's forest, so did my other kin find refuge in a system known as the Atlas Reach. We must make a journey there with haste before new dangers destroy the witnesses who can show me a way to the lost Krudok, whose fate remains shrouded by the stars. She focuses her piercing gaze on you. Their knowledge is the sole thread that may lead me to the truth, Elantek. I ask that your metal-winged ship take me along that thread before it tears under the strain of time and circumstance. Let's do it. You well? The ice in her eyes melts away for a moment. Thank you, Elantek. If this path indeed takes me to the truth, I will be indebted to you. A rare happening between our kinds. So the Atlas Reach system is her quest. Now the question is, do I need to talk? I think everything else is going to be on the bridge. Okay. So I'm just going to have to wait for more spies. So that's the Atlas Reach. Well, if I'm not mistaken, we could probably make our way straight there. I don't care about these people so much. I don't see Jay in here. Let's go see if Jay has anything important to say. For those of you tuning in for the first time today, I am on the road. If you're not aware, normally I stream daily on YouTube and Twitch. I am streaming in both places today, but obviously, you know, we don't have the green screen and I'm still on the road, so I will be home on July 1st, late though. I may do a stream. We may be getting back to our normal schedule on July 2nd, but more than likely it's going to be July 3rd. But in the meantime, I will be trying to continue to stream a couple of days per week if I can. Out here working on a project, which I'll be talking more about once I get home. Super secret details. Been doing a lot of filming, a lot of photography, a lot of videography. Been doing a lot of drone stuff, which I haven't done for a few years. We'll have more deets later. All right, we need to... Have I already been over here? Yeah, it's already been out there. So we need to go to the system map. I'm gonna go to the bridge actually first. I got people to talk to, man. What's up, Liam? Yeah, it is nice. It's pretty cool. You're going out of town in a week and a half? Nice, man. This is my first trip out of town in... I think the last trip I took was December of 2019. So Chris and I have just been, you know, heads down, buckled down, doing everything. You know, because we were in the city, and then we moved to the homestead, and then it was like 2.5 years in the homestead, and then... I'll probably be doing a member video for the YouTube channel members with some teaser details about what's going on here later this week, but I'm not going to do the full reveal until I get back home in the office and everything else, because we're still setting up a lot of the stuff for this project. It's not related to gaming. Yeah. Teasing, nothing else. Oh, you're going on vacation? A lose money trip rather than make it. I would love a vacation. Talk to Idira. The tall middle-aged woman stares ahead, her eyes vacant as she rubs the implant at her temple. Her collar is undone and one of the clasps is on the verge of falling off. Sensing your presence, she turns her head towards you and offers you a crooked smile even as her eyes look right through you. Alright, we're going to have her talk about this epitaph incident for the tech blight. Does she know anything about this?
They mean nothing to me. They're just words.
You're going to Colorado?
So
nice.
Quiet, I barely caught it.
Dude.
Like a feather landing on a pile of down. Something about damned
vacations are expensive, especially
terrible antiquity.
So I had sticker shock. I got off the airplane
through it all.
And went out to breakfast with a couple of people, and we went to IHOP. And I haven't been to an IHOP in, God, like 6 years. And I sent my wife a message, and I was like, "Oh my God!" She's like, "Don't complain." I'm not complaining. I'm showing you sticker shock because for 3 people to have breakfast, it was $70 before the tip, and I was just like, prices up here have gotten ridiculous. But then once I got like out beyond the city and back into the countryside, like I think, you know, grocery costs here are about double what we spend. Some stuff is a little bit more expensive, but the big thing is like transportation and like eating out and everything. It's not cheap. But then, like, you know, went out to Taco Bell the other day because I haven't had Taco Bell in like 6 or 7 years, and it was like, you know, $15 for a couple of people, so that wasn't too bad, you know. That's some things haven't gone up, but yeah, vacations are always expensive. Hell, they're even expensive even in Mexico. It's expensive to go on like a vacation. Like if you want to go on a vacation and like go to a resort and all that stuff, it's going to cost you a pretty penny. But normal stuff, like, here's the trip. So like, I've told a lot of people, like, I live near the city in the vicinity of the city of Villahermosa in Mexico, which is a pretty big city in the state of Tabasco. That's the airport that I fly out of. So I stayed at a Holiday Inn out by the airport when I was leaving, and it was like $67. Right? The same hotel when I landed here. I was in St. Louis. I went to a hotel, and it was $170 after tax for the same hotel. Same hotel, same room, you know, all that stuff. Just because of location. And that's the kind of stuff that makes me boggle when it's like, you know, more than double the cost just because of location. That's inflation at work for you and cost of living. Taco Bell's pretty good. I totally, as soon as I hit the airport, the first thing I did when I was at the Atlanta airport, I love the Atlanta airport, by the way. Atlanta, Georgia has an awesome airport. It's pretty big. And they've got great food options inside. I totally went to Chick-fil-A because I hadn't been in a long time. And it was like $12, you know, for a little meal combo. I was like, that's not horribly bad, because I'd been hearing horror stories of people like, it's $25 to go to McDonald's for one person. And I'm like, I wonder where you're living that it costs $25 to go to McDonald's, because it certainly wasn't that at the airport. And the airport is usually one of the most expensive places to get like fast food. But I have totally, like, I'll probably put on 10 pounds in the 3 weeks I'm here, because I've been like indulging myself with things I haven't had in like the past 5 or 6 years that I haven't been up. So it's been fun. I went and had Sonic, went and had Taco Bell, I've had Chick-fil-A, IHOP. On my list is still, I haven't went and had McDonald's yet. I'm totally gonna McDonald's and get like a Big Mac meal at some point. And I'll probably go get a McDonald's breakfast, because I do love the McDonald's breakfasts. What else is on my agenda, like food-wise? Oh, Arby's. I gotta go to Arby's at some point, because that's one I don't get very often. And Wendy's is better up here. Like, there's Wendy's down there and McDonald's and stuff and everything else, but it's always better here. I just feel that it is. There's certain things that I can't get. So, but yeah, vacations, man, they're expensive.
Oh, now I have a headache. And the stupid bloody whisper wasn't much help.
Alright. Have you recovered from your encounter with the false Theodora?
I'm not going to lie. I haven't. Maybe I never will. But I'm not hearing random voices anymore. And I haven't been calling anyone from the other side. No. All that's done with. After what you did for me, I can't let you down again.
Alright. We'll hope
Yes,
for the
sir,
best.
Lord Captain. We will. Of course. Always at your service. Whenever you need me.
So that was her perspective. Then we need to talk to Abelard.
Lord Captain.
Tell me about the incident. They're connected to Theodora somehow.
No, definitely not.
Dude, Arby's is
No,
the
I don't
bomb,
recall
man.
anything like that.
Like, it's always been like my favorite. You just go get a roast beef with like cheese and dips, and I do like Chick-fil-A though. But I tell you what, I think Chick-fil-A does better nuggets, like chicken nuggets, like the box you can get. But I like the sandwiches at Popeyes better. Like, I just think that the sandwiches, like with the pickles and everything else, I just think they take better at Popeyes in comparison to Chick-fil-A. But I do love the chicken nuggets at Chick-fil-A. Like, those are like the best. But I sent Chris some pictures, because like her favorite bottle of wine is like, it's been really hard to find when we're out at the homestead, and it's like 18 to 20 bucks depending on, you know, when we get it. And here it's like $7. So it's like I've already had like 2 or 3 bottles of wine, and every time I have a glass of wine, I send her a picture, and she's like, "You're such an ass." I'm like, "I'm sorry, babe. I'll try to bring you one home when I come home if I got room in the luggage." Yeah, curly fries at Arby's, man. Alright. So he doesn't recall anything.
A noble aspiration, Lord Captain. I am ready to acquaint you with all the particulars that interest you. As you wish, Lord Captain. Lord Captain.
Alright, so that was his perspective. We still gotta do... It says talk to the officers. The helmsman and the Voxmaster. What the heck was the Voxmaster right here? Tell me about the Tech Blight. All of Lady Theodore's journeys could be considered unusual. Her odysseys were always audacious. As for the words you mentioned, none of them sounds familiar to me as far as I can tell, except maybe the incident. I recall this word in transmissions several times, repeated by the former engine seer, the one who perished during Kunrad Voigtver's uprising. He was describing the incident as something quite remarkable. At some point in the past, apparently the entire ship was hit by a massive system failure. All systems stopped responding for 1/5 of a second. Okay. Alright, now next is the helmsman. The tall man before you appears to be woven from tendons and muscles. Blue veins snake under his white, almost dove-colored skin, and his scalp and chin are covered in cropped white hair. Alright, what about this word epitaph? Epitaph incident. We're always having incidents, however, the ship became different, became more responsive, livelier, and when you said epitaph and incident, it just dawned on me. Pardon my bungled report, that's all I've got to say on that front. Alright. So let's probably go back to the servitor at some point. The ones in Pueblo where I used to live were generally poor quality. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to make it out to Colorado this trip. This one I kept pretty tight to the wire because I'm here on a work trip, so it's a pretty strict schedule. Which is why I haven't been able to stream every day, because we were out filming almost every day and then getting all the stuff set up and doing all the things that I need to do for this project. But I've still been doing my daily video production. Just instead of doing like 8 videos a day, I'm only doing like 1 or 2 a day right now. And knock on wood, we're on Starlink, and it's been working pretty good, like for streams and everything else. I've been generally pretty impressed with everything. Alright, the incident. Talk to Nomos? Oh, that was the computer. Nomos welcomes your visit. Alright. Incident N87204 was a shipwide system failure, and it had epitaph, had something to do with the ship flying better. The incident marked the beginning of us, says the computer. The ship became better because of us too. These are all links in the same chain, but we cannot piece them together yet. Okay. What about the research notes on the tech blight that we obtained from the cache on Kiavagama? Okay. The people who accompanied Theodore on her travels are strangely unaware of the incident and epitaph. Ah, here we go. Human shells are subject to external influences. Perhaps someone purged their memory archives, or perhaps they simply do not want to access them. It is a shame that no information is obtained, but none are grateful that you tried. What has he been doing? Nothing. Alright, so I guess we just have to wait now. Perhaps the answers to the mystery of Nomos' origins will present themselves in time. Alright, we are going to the Atlas Reach system. If I can find it. Don't know where it's going to be. Atlas Reach. How do I get to the, Here we go. Couldn't remember how to get to the bigger map. Been a while since I played. That's the Atlas Reach system. Okay. I should quick save. That's red. Not enough navigators in sight. Oh, poodoo. The Lord Captain retreats to his study to reflect on recent events, but the train of thought is interrupted by the muffled creak at the door and the sound of soft footsteps. Who's creeping at my chamber door? Oh, you're reading War of the Twins? Very nice, Liam. Enjoy your weekend, Ben, and enjoy the read. I'm still working on Dune Messiah on my Kindle. I actually brought my Kindle with me. I haven't had a lot of time to read since I've been here, but I will hopefully get through Dune Messiah over the summer. See you, man. Not Tech, I found you in this dwelling. She comes closer and smoothly makes an unfamiliar gesture with her hands. This symbol has many meanings: humility, grief, loss, shame, regret. I hope you'll accept them all, because I'm sorry for what happened to your world, to your subjects, to your palace, for what my kin did to them. Thank you. But it was not your fault. My words will not heal the wounds nor bring back the fallen, and they will not restore your protectorate. However, she falls silent, and her deep, piercing gaze seems to reach down to the very depths of your soul. She says, look, the gaze of a child of Asuran can penetrate deeper than a monkey's, and I can see the heaviness that is accumulated in your soul during our travels. If you will allow me, I'll help you cast off this burden and cleanse your soul. Okay. How are you going to help me? She wants to do a ritual. In a meditative stance. Ooh. Embers of genuine curiosity glimmer in her emerald gaze. To know a human soul is a unique opportunity for an Eldari, and Yurliet's uncharacteristic caution and uncertainty imply that she is also discomfited by her own keen interest. Alright, let's do it. We need to find a suitable place, quiet and serene. Clear your mind. No good. Now try to look inside your soul. Ooh, what are we getting? This could be a cutscene, or is it going to be like a interactable vision? So far your world resembles the real one, but soon you will learn to go deeper. Remember that everything here is just a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and desires. Do not be afraid to look people in the eye here. So this is like a dream version.
Miscalculations are for commoners.
State your intention.
Oh, she's with me.
I will lead
Okay.
us to fortune.
Oh, what's this? Dispel my loneliness. Standing at the helm, peering into the darkness of the cosmos, you feel lonely. Kunrad Voitver. Oh wow. It's the fear of being used with J. That's very interesting. The burden of responsibility. Dispel my exhaustion. Only the mad and foolish never doubt their strength. So we're going to accept and let go of my doubts. Ooh, Theodora's here. Do I need to talk to all of these? No. They'll just disappear. Okay, what else we got? Flesh blood soaks into the priceless silk coverlets, forming an ugly stain under the corpse. Your corpse. That's ominous. Accept my fears.
Is there money to be made?
Are there any more?
Keep your wits about you.
Listen closely. We got rid of one rogue trader, we'll get rid of him too. Mutineers brute. Uh-oh. So this is the fear of betrayal. Alright, are there any other voices to be heard? I don't think so. I kind of feel like I need to speed up the,
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
You interrupted my thoughts.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
What else is left in here? There's nothing there. Just Adira. Okay, we still got Argenta. What if you have to clear every single one of these? Oh, I heard something.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Something's going down. The light in your soul pierces the darkness, ready to give hope to those who most need it. Accept your light. Oh.